Hey guys, it's Rinaye the Gamer, and I am back with another video. So, we are back again in the book Ezra, of course, and we're going to go ahead with episode 7 and start off. I want to say that I ended up getting a copyright claim on that last video too. So, I don't know if it's Arcana doing copyright claims on the game or just I don't know. When I go into my laptop tonight and see everything, I'm gonna get a better understanding because I can't just keep getting copyrighted. That's not fair. But it seems like my videos are soon to be monetized, so I'm not really upset, but still not fair. Very unfair. Okay. Oh yeah, let me before I go in. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the damn sound and the music on. I feel like that's your experience. It's like if I take away from the reader's experience of the full game, how fair is that? Okay, now we're on strength. And again, we read through Into the Past, Seekers Between the Pages, The Other Side, The Reunion, Into the Cave, and Sanctuary. Now we're on to strength, and we're going to start the low road. It's the dead of night. A breeze moves through the grass as we shuffle through golden fields. Beside me, Ezra is finally calm. He says we're going to meet someone, a friend of his who can help us get far from the palace. We're already a few hours away. We're leaving the city. It started with a talk we had earlier. It was while we were eating, right after our encounter with the creature in the field. The fire had been warm, and we were sitting side by side. Close after he showered his protection on me. We were laughing about something that had happened in the cave. My chest was light. When I stopped, I noticed that his face was very serious, and Foss was still waiting for his next move. I think it's a bad idea for you to go back to the palace. Don't you? Well, what about the countess? It was her domain now, and I was supposed to help her catch the doctor. What would happen if we left? I'm worried about what would happen if we stayed. The farm Lucio taken, that's not his spirit. It's something more. I'm not sure I understand it yet. Until I do. How can I let you out of my sight? He had taken my hands in his and looked deeply into my eyes, his own gleaming with emotion. Rinaye, let's get away from here for now. The ghost's eyes had come to mine, the sensation of the ground dropping from below. Okay, let's go. Tension melted from Ezra's shoulders as he wrapped me in a tight embrace, whispering his thanks. When we parted, his energy had changed, drawing Faust down from the branches. Faust, would you stay here and keep an eye on Nadia? And I? Just let us know if anything changes. If she needs us, we can always come back. Be safe. Be safe. The moonlight leapt in arches over her. Scales as false wound her way up the trees deep into the forest. When she was gone from sight, we packed up, put out the fire, headed for the open fields beyond. We've been passing through the fields for a while now. The further we get from the city, the brighter the stars. I haven't gotten tired yet walking with Asra, listening to his travel tales. It's windy. The grass flutters against our legs in the warm night breeze. It's about time. I told you where we're heading. I have a place we can stay for now. A lot has happened in the past few days. The cards say something even bigger will happen soon. So I think we should work on developing your magic, at least until things change at the palace. I don't know how long we'll have. I wish I could give you a chance to relax. He slows his pace, sighing and shaking away his mood with a resilient gleam in his eye. So Rinaye, if we were really running, there are so many places we could go. We've been living in the city for a while. Would you want to go more remote? Or another city? There are bigger ones than Versava. You know, lots to see in a big city. I know I chose remote last time. Let's go to a big city. A big city. Oh. Well, I would love to go to another city with you. I could help you take the shop on the road. I give him a blank look that compels him to bubbling laughter, but it's not an impossible idea. My anxiety in public has lessened lately, and now that I'm spending a little more time on my own, there's so much out there to see, so many people to meet. I want to see it all. I'm happy you coming out of your shell. It's been spoiled having you to myself for so long. I've been spoiled. He has a smile. He leans into my side. It's teasing but bittersweet. Soon we come upon a large pile of dry golden grass curled in a spiral. It gleams in the moonlight. Still sleeping. Rummaging through his bag, Asra finds a vial of water chestnuts, shakes them out into his palm, and waits. There is a huff of breath from inside those silky wheat, and then emerges a ruffling round snout. I freeze, reflexively, when the round shapes curls. It's a big animal with a big, heavy, sleepy head. Its broad tongue flops out to slurp the water chestnuts out of Asra's hands. Morning, sleepy who's Asra. It has a voice like groaning wood. It takes me a moment to register that it spoke his name. Perhaps voice isn't the word for it, since the animal is occupied licking Asra's hand. It's like false. Speaking on another level, it seems older than false, familiar with the land. The animal gives a last lick to Asra's face before it turns its snout into my direction. What? I would just be silly. I sniff back at the smell approaches, taking its sweet smell. The beast falls back an inch, accommodating my sniff. This is I didn't even choose that the last time. I like let my player freeze the last time because I felt like the hell why would it sniff me? But I wanted to see what this story would do if I chose the other way. So I'm choosing the other way. I'm trying to see if I can still get a good ending. I don't want the other path because the other path I might either lose myself or lose Azure. So who knows what happened? I'm telling you guys the truth. If I'm playing this out correctly, every story I can choose right from wrong. So I'm gonna play this out as well as I can, just because. Okay, I already read this. It shakes back its weedy brow, revealing two purple eyes. Rinaye, do you remember me? I think I might. At least my heart remembers. The animal smell brought a flash of dreamy lightness to my chest. I know you, but I don't remember the time we met. The purple eyes blink slowly. The snout approaches to sniff my temple. You have new smell, but still like you a lot. I was about to read a whole different voice. I was answering. A lot has changed since your first meeting. It's been a while. I probably have a new smell too by now. The animal sniffs Ezra's hand and gives a wistful groan. The same hope and pain. Huh? Well, speaking of hope. He said, what the fuck? I'm not in pain. Like, you gonna let her know that? Like, I have some pain. Well, speaking of hope, I hope you help us out. We're trying to get far away from Versiva. For now. The animal rolls onto its side, folding its two front legs over each other and stretching in the back. Where will you go? Ezra looks out over the vast rolling hills that waste before us. To Nepal. It isn't too far. The beast yawns and rolls his back. It stretches his many short, long, log-like limbs. Not far. I am well rested. Hop on. You're the best. Ezra slings a leg over the beast, strokes its side fondly, and reaches down for me. Rinaye, how do you want to sit? In front or behind? Let me think. I want to put some thought to this, you guys. Now, if I sit in front, I think I'm gonna sit in front. Even if I sit behind, I get to lean on Azra. I think I sat behind the last time I leaned on Azra, so I'm gonna sit in front. He pulls me to sit in front of him, holding my hips steady as I straddle the creature. My heart rushes at the closeness, the warmth of Azra's chest meeting my back, and his arms winding around my waist. Comfortable? Surprisingly comfortable. Though I feel actually aware of his legs hugging the beast's sides as he settles in. Get a good grip here. You're going to have to hold on pretty tight. He pats the fur at the beast's shoulder. I cautiously bury my hands in its shaggy coat and take a firm hold. Ready? A gust of wind whirls through the shimmering sands, whipping up a tumbleweed. At the horizon, the sky is coming alive with color. beautiful sunrise. The animal belly expands under us with breath, tightening his hold. Ezra catches my eye with a look of delight. The beast takes off with a burst of speed to soar across the winding sand, where wind-blown eyes dry by the time we arrive to our destination and slide off the back of the beast. Though I barely felt the ride, my legs are aching. I'm exhausted. The house before us is very inviting. While the animal shuffles off around the side of the stretcher, Azra visits the garden, frowning at the yellow plants. Well, this all looks thirsty. Looks like I've been gone too long. He drops the bag from his shoulder and unwinds his scarf with the yawn, rubbing the sands from his eyes. A bleached basin nearby is filled with gray, dusty earth. It looks like it may have been a fountain once. The sight makes Ezra blink once, then he holds his palms over the cracked dirt and the surface starts to wobble. It turns to golden liquid, palm water green, then clear, sparkling blue. Sighing, Azra fills a jug and starts to water. Rinaye, you're probably exhausted. You want to go lay down inside? There's a bed in there. Once I attend to all these, I'll join you. I nod, barely passing through a magic barrier and a bead curtain into a room, cast the warm light of sunrise. Okay, that was the end of that chapter. Okay, I'd like to thank you guys. I want to say like, comment, subscribe. That one seemed a little more like, and closer to the realness of Azra and Rinaye. Excuse me. And hopefully soon we get to see more of what goes on between them. Right now it seems that they are just traveling away to make her powerful for the fight that's coming up. And soon we'll see what's really going to happen. And more into, the danger of it all. Remember, we're only into like Act 5 of this all. Act 2, Act 3, Act 4. I know it says Chapter 2 of probably Act 2. But we'll get into the nitty gritty of it all. Don't worry, guys. I'll be getting into Chapter 2 soon. I would like to tell you guys to like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know what other games you like to play. And let me know what other games I should play. And don't be afraid to talk to me. I'm a regular person. I just be at home. I'm on my phone 24/7. I will see you like and comment and subscribe and view it. I see your views. Thank you guys again. And have a nice night. Alright.